Hi everyone, welcome to Arbitrary Hero presents Max's Mad Mythic Mercenaries. I am your new Dungeon Master, Cameron. Unfortunately, due to health reasons, Max had to bow out of the campaign.
God rest his soul.
Yeah, we wish him all the best. Hopefully, we do see him again soon. He's more than welcome to come back and play Maximus. It is his Mad Mythic Mercenaries after all. But for now, we are going to welcome a new player among us. This is Danny, who I don't think's been on the channel before, but is a near and dear friend of ours. Hi, Danny.
Hello.
Hi, Danny.
You, as the audience, can see who he is playing, but he hasn't been introduced to the rest of the table yet, so we will do that shortly when it comes time. For now, we're going to start out with around the table who we are playing, and your character, this was request, this was not my idea. If they were a fruit or a vegetable, what would they be? Nate, who are you playing today?
Disavow responsibility for this question.
I am Nate. I am playing Rolan Jatoro, and he would be a potato because potatoes are rather plain by nature, but they're very versatile in how you choose to prepare them. And I feel Roland's kind of your handyman, everyman, muscle. Like, what? I just need you to do something. I need you to do work.
I have a formal complaint and/or demur about this. Is a potato? We need a ruling here. Is a potato an actual vegetable?
Yeah.
Oh my god, are you making me look shit up unrelated to D&D?
By technically.
So Roland will keep you from starving, but he's not very nutritious.
Nate, tell us verbatim.
But he could be delicious depending on what you prepare him with.
Cherie, who are you playing, and what fruit or vegetable would they be?
Okay, I am playing Alu, and she is an Asimar rogue. I think Alu would be a kiwi.
Oh my god, Cherie, I just got your tumor picture. Keep going.
Kiwi? I would have.
Ollie would be a kiwi because she's really good at blending in and stealth, but on the inside, she's a magical assortment of like crazy and sweet and awesome.
And she's a particularly hairy woman, right? Like we've described that.
She's definitely not.
I always thought you'd be like an apple. You're very sweet, but you have arsenic in your seeds.
Cyanide.
So it'll kill you. Or cyanide or whatever the fuck it is.
So
Fair,
Danny,
she always snacks on them too.
Danny, we are not going to reveal who you are yet, but what fruit or vegetable would they be?
Probably a radish. A little bitter. Not everyone likes them, and spends most of the time underground or away from the food.
I normally play Wilhelm Swingpike. I'll still be playing him, but he'll be taking a bit of a back seat now that I'm DMing. He would be a daikon radish if he was a fruit or a vegetable.
Gotta Google this.
Team radish.
It's a Japanese radish.
It's the radish that if you shred it, it turns into liquid. Because he is not what he seems to be on the outside.
He's an amorphous blob.
Hannah,
Daikon radishes are used in sushi. They're delicious.
who are you playing today?
I am Holly Rees Go Delicately, a half-elf wizard and noble. And if I were a fruit or a vegetable, Holly Rees would be a pomegranate because that's typically a fruit that only the wealthy can afford and eat.
Oh, I immediately would have said a jalapeno pepper. Because she's like a fiery, spicy
I would have gone
woman.
with dragon fruit because it sounds cool and it looks neat, but it kind of tastes like nothing on the inside.
I don't like dragon fruit. They're boring.
Because it's only thing
Exactly.
wealthy can eat. So only wealthy people can eat Holly Rees.
Yeah, that's her policy.
We've proven that's not true.
Or buy her, because they're the only ones that can afford her.
Ian, who are you playing today, and why are they a durian?
Because he's really sneaky. No, I'm playing Fen Merrick, half elf, wood elf.
Yeah, wood elf.
And if he were a fruit or vegetable, he would be a rutabaga, simply because it is also a root vegetable, much like Roland's. But he is everything that Roland is, except better and fancier.
Is a rutabaga a better and fancier potato?
It's a root vegetable.
It's
We just established.
All right, you know what? We're getting off
That's why I
topic.
asked
We'll
the
take this. We'll take
Yeah.
this after we're done recording.
hybrid-
Getting to the campaign at hand. Recently, in Trollskull Alley, there was an explosion right outside the Trollskull Tavern and Inn. It destroyed Froon's brews and killed Froon, unfortunately.
Rest in peace.
The party
Poor
has been
Froon.
investigating what happened and why it happened. They have worked their way. They split up. Last session, Wilhelm and Rolan went to hand a powerful artifact over to the Black
Artichoke?
Staff for safekeeping. And
Settle.
Fen and Alu, accompanied by Holly, were tracking the perpetrator. That Fen was able to see the tracks, and Alu witnessed a spindly mechanical man toss something that caused the explosion. So, in that regard, we are picking up at the place where they were able to follow the tracks to. What we are looking at right now is the exterior walls of the House of Inspired Hands.
Also, the Temple of Gond, right?
Also the Temple of Gond, yes. So, Holly, Fen, and Alu, you all find yourself kind of approaching the temple from the south. What all are you doing?
So I think Fen wants to do our customary thing of, being sneaky as shit. Go around the house and see what we can see. Are there windows on this joint? Or is it like the house of black and white, which is like...
So what you see is a large 20-foot exterior wall. Very ornately designed on the exterior. Like, this is obviously a place of highly skilled craftsmen and engineers. You think that aside from like the Blackstaff Tower and the Waterdeep Palace and Waterdeep Castle, this might be one of the most secure places in Waterdeep, because you see anti-siege devices and armatures on the tops of these walls. You see large gates. There are gates. You saw a side gate from the south, a large gate to the west that you're kind of seeing as you walk up, that you see that is open, and there's a gate to the north. You see around the walls, or not around the walls, but in the walls, a large, beautifully decorated tower comes up from the center of what might be a courtyard, and you see some other rooftops as well.
Do we see any guards or any like armed people around?
No, you don't see that.
Seems like it's screaming, "Don't fuck with us."
Yeah. And so Fen's thinking, he's turning to his friends here and saying, I'm not sure that we're going to be able to like sneak in or break into this joint.
I think we should knock.
Yeah, we might have to talk our way in which case
No,
I can hire people.
I have to take the back seat on this one, probably.
Yeah.
All right.
I think we should knock on the front door. I can knock on the front
I
door.
mean, the door is open. You just kind of need to approach it.
All right, we're approaching.
So
We follow the tracks to this place, right?
yes.
Okay.
So
Do we see what the tracks are leading up to? Are they leading up to like the front door?
you as you've been following the tracks, they got lighter and lighter and lighter, and they kind of ended short of here, but this is where they were definitely leading to.
Okay.
So the House of Inspired Hands, like, you get up, if you move your characters over up here, this is kind of the front door. As you approach it, you see that this looks like a cross between a sacred temple and a workshop. You see the symbol of Gond. It's a toothed cog with 4 spokes. It's displayed prominently on these armored door walls that are open. Everyone give me a perception check. I think everyone's going to get it, because, yeah, Holly Rees rolled a 60. Okay, everyone but Alu gets it.
No perception today.
Fen and Holly Rees, you see the silhouetted on the rooftop of this temple. You see a humanoid shape perched on the rooftop. Fen, you see that the sunlight glints off of what you would think is its clothing or maybe armor or skin. Both of you see it extend an arm, releasing a tiny metal sparrow into the sky. The bird does a few loops in the air, and then it starts veering towards you. Give me initiative rolls.
Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to go first, and I'm going to trip over my feet, hit my head.
Good plan.
Incidentally, Fen, I just want to point out to everybody watching, Fen is internally very terrified because he's now stuck with the 2 women who have killed him in this campaign.
I forgot about that.
He's all alone.
Good point.
I feel like
I'm glad you can forget the murders you've done, Holly.
Fen, what are you doing?
Okay, so we've got a mechanical bird like flying at us.
Yeah,
Laser beak.
it's not like flapping its wings or anything. It's just like almost like a glider, some sort of glider has some sort of propulsion without moving its wings.
Okay, so normally, I'm going to let you guys in on my thinking here. Fen is thinking normally what he wants to do is just shoot it out of the sky with his bow and arrow. But given that I'm with 2 women who kind of want me dead anyway, and we're up against this little fortress here, I'm not sure that like the offensive approach is the greatest idea. But we're doing initiative. I don't know. I haven't played D&D enough to know if like because we've done initiative, does that mean we're in combat? I guess we don't have to, right?
Yep. If he says roll initiative, you're in combat.
Okay, so I should probably shoot this motherfucker then. All right. Good thing I got a bow and arrow then. All right, longbow.
What are you shooting?
And I can tell that it's like a mechanical thing and not like a living creature. I can tell
sparrow? Yeah.
Okay. All right, so I'm not gonna feel terrible about killing this thing. I don't think. That is
Not real.
Right. I'm gonna use my longbow and try to knock it out of the sky.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 1d8 plus 3. And what's my... Sorry, guys.
You're good.
Plus 7.
It'll be your dex plus your proficiency modifier.
It's plus 7.
Plus
Plus
fighting
7.
style, maybe? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah.
You hit.
Nice.
You hit. You don't even need to roll damage because it only has 1 hit point. You notch your arrow and you fire. You smack this sparrow out of the sky and it clatters to the ground on the street next to
Player
you.
arrows, you loose arrows. Just want to point that out to the people watching.
They what?
Nothing. Continue.
Oh,
Sorry.
don't fire.
You don't fire arrows, you loose them.
Yeah.
Because it's not gunpowder based.
Whatever. Anyway. So yeah, you were able to shoot this sparrow out of the sky.
And I didn't die.
And it lands close to us.
Yeah, it lands pretty close to you.
Can Alu like just grab it real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, you gonna steal the technology, like corporate espionage and shit?
No, it's just like, she likes animals, and even though it's metal,
Fen,
she's like,
is there anything else you're doing on your turn?
So she saw the guy. Both Fen and her saw the guy. She saw a silhouette on top
Fen
of the...
and Holly have seen.
Holly did.
At this point,
Yeah.
yeah. At this point, Alu has clocked in when you loosed your arrow. She tracked the arrow, and now
She almost crit failed on perception.
yeah.
so she's-
Everyone is on the same page now.
she was looking behind us to make sure no one was following us.
Right. Okay.
Obviously.
Sorry,
Fen,
go ahead.
what else you got for your turn?
I don't really have anything else to do on this turn, mainly because I'm not sure what else, because we don't have it. He's not perceiving any other threats coming at us, right? No, it's not like a cloud of sparrows, no poisonous bats or some shit.
So if you want to, if that's it, then that can be your turn if you want.
Okay. Yeah, apart from just wanting to confirm that we're not under assault by any other fucking dangerous things, I think I'm good.
All right. Alu, it's your turn. You want to go pick up the bird?
I want to pick up the bird and examine him, her. Whatever.
Absolutely. You can give me an investigation check.
I don't know why that rolled when I hadn't rolled yet. That apparently is a terrible investigation.
You see that this is, in fact, a small mechanical bird. It has a wind-up on its back. It seems like a complicated children's toy.
Very informative. I'm going to pass it over to Holly, see if she detects magic.
Holly, what are you doing for your turn?
Yeah, I was going to see if I can detect magic on the bird.
Sure, I think Detect Magic is a range, right? You just pick up anything within 30 feet. You cast Detect Magic. The bird doesn't light up, but you see some auras light up inside. Now that you're in front of the building, you see some auras light up inside the building. The figure on the roof is too far away. The roof is high enough up that it's not in range of your Detect Magic spell.
Okay. But there's something within the building, though.
A couple things.
Like, I noticed there's at least some sort of magic within the building.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I... So how many feet away are we from the person on the roof?
He's like 50 feet above you. This is a tower. The temple's like this tower structure.
Okay. Can I try to talk to the guy, or would he not be able to hear me? Like if I shout?
Yeah, you can talk if you want.
You
Okay.
can leave your friends behind. Sorry.
Hi, person. That was really awesome. Can you teach me how to do that?
Okay. Then
he's gonna throw another bird at you.
The figure you see disappears back behind the rest of the tower and the roof of the temple.
Okay, well that's rude.
So what's the party doing now? I guess just a quick side note. While this is happening, Spev, someone has come up. There's been some commotion up front, and you are in the workshop with Valletta, and one of the temple acolytes rushes in and says, "Some crazy person's firing arrows in front of the temple."
Oh god, they didn't hit the bird, did they? They didn't break the. Please tell me they didn't break the bird.
I think they were trying to shoot at Nim.
Oh well, we gotta protect him. No, that's even worse if they break Nim. Who's shooting at us?
I don't know. It looks like a drow.
Racist bastard.
Can we hear them?
No, this is pretty far from where you are.
All right, just checking.
Well, I'm kind of in the middle of something right now as he's like trying to fix it. He's like bolting several pieces of metal together, but all the bolts pop and crash in front of him. Like, oh well, that was done. I guess I'll go see what's going on.
Yeah.
And Valletta, you want me to go check this out?
I'll come with you if there's trouble. I know.
Oh, I hope they didn't break the bird.
Yeah, we'll have to see. So Valletta and you will start making your way over. The Valletta says, Acolyte Zev, can you please put your hand here and just hold this together? I'll be back with a spanner as soon as I can. And there's a piece of metal that's it's on tension and it's being held down. And they put their hands on, and you can see their muscles immediately straining to hold it in place as Valletta leaves the workshop with you in tow.
This is going to blow up and kill Finn. I know it.
We can actually go ahead and do some of this.
This is why I drank this.
So Zev wasn't a typo. He was an important character all along.
All along. All right. Well,
Some
that's fine.
creepy ass temple shop getting into here.
So what kind of barbarians just start shooting arrows at a workshop? They might break
Well,
something.
There have been a lot of drow gang-related violence lately, especially in the dock wards. Maybe some of that's spilling over to the north. It'd be really unfortunate.
Can we see them walking out?
No, again, you are in front of the temple. You haven't gone in yet. They are in a courtyard behind the temple in the tower. But you are free to enter the temple anytime you would like.
Oh, the door is open?
I want to enter.
I think I've said the doors are
Yes,
open like
the door's
10
been
times.
open. That's why I said that we should just go, we should just knock. And you were like, knock them out? No.
What you see are some people in the temple running and hiding behind furniture after you've let loose your arrow.
Fen got pooped on by a bird once. He didn't want it to happen. Like,
Beautiful.
he's out on that.
Hey,
It was unpleasant.
hi. Hello.
So what you see as you walk in, the main hall of the temple is, you see this plaque. There's no engraving on the plaque, but letters float in front of it, and it says, Hall of Exemplary Inventions. You see 24 marble pedestals kind of all around. Each one you see bears some sort of invention or model of something, and then a plaque on it. You see a 4-foot tall working model of a clock tower. It's made of wood, iron, bronze, and glass with brass bells and delicate hands. It says 1/144th scale of the Southern Neverwinter clock tower.
1/44th scale.
Gives a date hundreds of years ago that it was erected and the inventors. You see a wooden flying machine that has wings that flap, and it's kind of flapping above its pedestal, but it's chained to it so it doesn't get away too far. You see a miniature model of a mechanical dragon turtle. The brass plate on that pedestal reads Big Belchy, sank in Deepwater Harbor on the Day of Wonders in 1363 DR. You see on another pedestal is a waking helmet. It's equipped with articulated metal arms, and there's a button that you can press if anyone chooses to. You see a miniature model of a red submarine. It's shaped like a manta ray. And on its pedestal it reads the Scarlet Marpenoth, Lantonese submersible, launched in 1489. And you see the names under here are Valletta and Spev Spacklestick. And you see...
I feel like Aldu's not pressing any buttons.
Yeah.
O scale. You're building a train set.
You see one more pedestal for this year's something that won high honors or awards in the city this year. So you see on the plaque it says 1492. And Spev, what model or invention do they see when they look at it?
What they actually see, they see like a very large like wheeled cart that's full of large mechanical plates and like other kind of like mechanical arms and springs, with a row of small miniature figures lining either side of it, and also a button on the pedestal.
And you see that, and the plaque on it says 1492, and it says by Spev Sprocket Spacklestick.
I see Spacklestick is a common name.
So what all are you doing in the temple? This is me asking you as DM, not one of these scared commoners who are hiding
behind the inventions.
I was gonna ask, can we see these other people in here?
Yeah, you can see signs that they're... I mean, it's like unfortunate reality, right? Active shooter drills in big cities.
Oh my god.
Come on, this is supposed to be a fantasy.
Yeah. Holly Reese is gonna try to talk to one of them.
Sure.
And she's just gonna say like, "Hi, we don't mean any harm. My friend here
Here's
is
your fucked up bird back.
he's not Shush, Ben. He's not from the city like we are. He doesn't know. Well, really, he doesn't have any manners, and I'm so sorry about your bird."
It's not my bird, but okay. I guess I understand. Country people, he sees a bird, he's hungry. I got it.
Oh my God.
It's okay, guys. It's okay. And
Accept it.
they kind of come out from behind their stuff.
Yeah, don't disillusion anyone, Fen.
He's a bumpkin. Everybody knows this.
Did you guys happen to hear about this explosion that happened earlier today?
Or hear the explosion that happened.
Yeah, we heard it. Yeah, that's crazy.
Well,
Do you know what happened? Are you here to sue us? Listen, everything we build is very stable, and there's no way that any of our power generators exploded.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. I don't sue. I really just, if things go awry with the company, trust me, my family just makes sure that company gets bought out. They don't exist anymore. That's not why we're here, though. But we did find like an object that kind of, or no, Alu,
Yeah.
you're the tracker.
That's not true either, but keep going.
No,
What?
yeah, Fen tracks. Alu
Oh,
saw. So
okay.
Alu will explain what she saw and describe the metal man that she saw and that Henry and Pavel saw.
Yeah.
And see if you know anything about that.
So at once you see that you actually have business, this acolyte says, "Hold on, I'll go get Valletta," and they rush to the side door. As they are about to open it, Spev, you and Valletta stride through.
Oh my God, you are the cutest thing I have ever seen.
So what Alu, Fen, and Hollyrees you see a dragonborn in some sort of clerical priestly garments, bronze skinned, and then you see next to them what do they see, Spev?
They see a gnome, a small little gnome in kind of like curly auburn hair, but that is just completely full of dark soot. Got like a leather apron on, as well as very large metal gauntlets. I just posted it in our Discord chat. He's got big, thick bottle rim glasses, fancy looking gauntlets, and apron, and just tools kind of sticking out of every one of his pockets.
Oh my God, Hollyrees gets. How tall is the gnome?
3'5".
Yeah, gnomes are pretty short.
Hollyrees like bends down to him like you would a little kid, and she's just like, "My little guy, oh my God, you're so cute!" And she wants to like ruffle his hair, and she like goes to pinch his cheek, and she's like, she looks over to Alu, and she's like, "He's wearing goggles."
And Alu just sort of like nods and shakes her head and just lets it go.
Ma'am, I am a 55-year-old man. Please don't ruffle my hair. And as you do it, your hand's just sticky. you hit an oil patch in his hair, and you just come back and just like grease.
I'm sorry. She goes over to Fen, and she wipes the grease off on his clothing.
She would too.
Just streak it down the back.
But I mean, it's Fen.
So, am I to be told that you are the one shooting arrows at our workshop?
Fen, care to explain?
It's a very nice bottle, but did you shoot an arrow?
Yeah,
at our workshop.
Here's the deal. They told me to roll initiative. So
who's they? Who told you to roll initiative? What does that even mean?
So I mean, where I come from, mechanical flying objects are like from the devil.
He's from the
So I was just super scared, man. So I'm sorry. Is there anything that I can do to make it up to you? Also,
Not a real
I think there might be a mechanical man here that could you explain that maybe? We found some tracks that were like perfectly circular and spaced apart from each other. You ever see anything like that?
Well, in order of questions asked,
Yes.
number one, mechanics are the gift of the gods. They are the greatest thing that we have ever invented and the most powerful magic available to us. Number two, the man on the roof was probably Nim. He is a Nimblewright, another mechanical man. And three, we don't know where he came from. He in himself is an enigma and the best mystery.
Valletta is silently.
Sorry, that's the
just
voice,
like,
guys.
No, I love
I
it.
like voices.
Valletta is letting Spev kind of do his thing at this point. She feels no need to step into the conversation right now.
So does this Nim stay with you all?
He actually showed up at the temple not long ago. We don't know much more about him.
Of Nim.
How long was
I was trying, but Valletta won't let me take him apart.
How long was long ago?
So-
Let me think about that.
Yeah, Valletta speaks up at that. She says that we purchased Nim
Oh, I just remember we purchased him.
about a month ago. What business do you have with him?
We think this Nim may have been involved, or somehow, maybe, in the explosion that happened earlier today.
I
Yes.
think that's pretty unlikely. He's been helping us in the workshop today.
And all of our explosions today have been very small.
Up until when?
Up until 5 minutes ago when he wanted to go fly his toy sparrow.
Up until 5 minutes ago?
Where is he now?
Does he have another lookalike?
That I don't know.
Alternatively, she's just lying to us.
You can make an insight check if you're.
I would like to.
Just a
I'm
few.
not saying that my roll is going to be good or anything, but I would like to.
Also make an insight check.
Sure.
Because
In
I
fact,
feel
let's have
like-
everyone make an insight check, except Rolan, who's going to make a perception check because he has now arrived at the temple.
Ah.
There you go.
Okay.
Can I roll insight to see what's up with these strangers?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. That I was including you in
Oh,
everyone.
cool. Did that work? Hey, it worked.
Hey, how come yours works? And
Okay.
why are
I
the rolls
don't know.
so
I did a
fast?
thing and it worked.
Okay.
What did-
So
what
let's break these down here. First, Rolan, you are pretty sure that you are at the House of Inspiring Hands.
Mhm.
Alu, you can't really get a read on Valletta. She has a very formal posture and tone. It could be hiding something. It could also just be like she's a priest. That's the way she talks. Fen, you think that Valletta is probably being truthful. Holly, you get about the same read as Alu did. And Spev, you think that these are violent adventurers. Holly Rees and Alu look like they have killed before and they will kill again.
And strangely, it looks like Fen has
Fen
done.
looks like he might be in an abusive relationship with the both of them.
Yeah.
You don't know
yeah.
what's going on here, but you're
feel
pretty
like
sure this
that's
is
not
trouble.
entirely erroneous.
Who's holding the dead bird?
He got a pretty good insight check. I'm telling him as I see it. You think that Alu might be here to steal some stuff, and you think that Holly Rees is used to just being able to boss people around.
Jeez, he just clocked all of us. 100
Does Valletta speak
nailed it.
Draconic?
She does, yes.
Can I talk to her in Draconic
Sure.
one-on-one?
Yes, go for it.
Yeah. Like, you want to
Okay.
take her to another room and then speak Draconic?
I just want to like pull her to the side, I guess. And
I don't think anyone else. Does Spev speak? Well, you wouldn't know if he does. If you want to
No.
address her in Draconic, you can.
okay, so I'm gonna talk to her briefly and just say like, look, let's all take a step back. I think we got off on the wrong foot. I am so sorry for my hillbilly friend here in shooting the sparrow. We don't mean any harm. We really are just trying to figure out a little more information about this explosion. We found some tracks, some clues which led us this way, which is why we were asking about this Nim character. You know, our manor, we had a manor / brewery in Trollskull Alley, and it's gone. We don't mean to be rude, and we don't mean any offense.
I'm sorry about the bird.
Valletta says, if you wish to speak to Nim, you can, but understand that he is under our protection.
Understood.
When I rolled my sorry, I was just saying when I rolled my high insight, I would have left the room and walked to the workshop for a second.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just
You
after I
can.
got to read, I just left.
While Holly, and you can move your character around.
Cool.
Spev, you head out while Holly Rees and Valletta are having this conversation. So Valletta says, we, if you'd like, I can show you where Nim's room is. He has a room in the tower.
That would be great. Thank you so much.
So she is going to lead you and the party back here. And while that's happening, Rolan, Wilhelm has been humming to himself the entire walk from the Blackstaff's tower here. You
realize it's going to be stuck in my head the rest of the night, right?
You think that he might be doing something to cheer himself up because he did kind of get the crap pistol whipped out of him last time. But he's like, I think that's the symbol of Gond. I think this is the place.
Yeah, I think it's probably right. Do I see this dude over here?
You see all sorts of commoners in the streets. I'll say with a perception check of 8, you don't notice anyone in particular.
Okay, well, shall we announce ourselves?
With authority, Nate.
You shall.
You want me to do the announcing?
Sure, why not?
Wilhelm steps in, pulls out a crossbow, and fires it in the air. This is a stick-up! Nobody move!
This is the crossbow leader.
We're here for the Nimblewright!
Holly Rees runs out, and she's like, "What the hell are you two doing?"
And Roland just kind of takes 2 steps away from him and just starts pointing over to him. He's like, it's all him.
Wilhelm, we got it under control.
Oh, sweet. You see that the commoners have, the acolytes have kind of scattered behind the furniture again.
She says, "I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I will, oh my God, however much this sparrow costs, I will pay. I will pay the amount back to you."
She will make Fen pay. You better believe it.
Wilhelm
God,
kind of drops the crossbow and shuffle kicks it over behind a corner.
Ugh.
Anyway.
Okay.
Did I have enough time to walk to the workshop and grab something and come back?
Yes, you absolutely have had enough time by now.
Cool.
The conversation with Valletta took a little while. This interruption took a little while. You got time to come back.
Boop. There I am.
All right. I think our previous crisis has been averted. We're good, and we have been scanned, and we are clean.
Okay, congrats. What do you want?
Dude, we still want to know
What the fuck do you want? God damn it!
Still want to know why this Nemo is blowing shit up,
Well,
and why for some reason they seem to think that he was there the whole time.
We don't know for sure, but we can go talk to him.
Let's do it.
So, Spev, what were you going to say?
Oh, I was just gonna say, as I reemerge back into the room, like I look exactly the same, but now I have a very large metal cylinder strapped to my back that's got a couple of loose plates set to the side of it, and I'm just keeping a very close eye on all of them.
Yep.
Alu
Wilhelm-
is very concerned about what you have.
Wilhelm is
Fine, don't worry about it. It's fine.
might be a little out of it from some ordeal that he suffered earlier, so he's a little more quiet than he normally is, and he's just kind of hanging around Rolan. So it's kind of up to you guys what you want to do next. Valletta stepped out. She stepped out through these doors into a small hallway.
I thought this was the way for Nim, so I'm gonna go back with Valletta.
Yes.
Please wipe your boots before you proceed into the workshop. Thank you.
Sorry.
Oh, it's very clean in here.
Wilhelm's gonna find a little chair and just chill.
Daryl.
Holly does prestidigitation. Is that what prestidigitation? Hold on.
Yeah, you can clean stuff with it.
Hell yeah.
Prestidigitation on her boots,
I thought you'd just blow past me. All right, cool.
and then she does a hair toss.
You prestidigitate your boots, not the huge grease stain you put on Fenn's back.
So
Nice.
Fen, you and Alu have high enough passive perception. Actually, no, just Fen. You have a high enough passive perception. You see Wilhelm pull a crossbow bolt out from where it was embedded into a wall and kind of try and scuff that wall back while the rest of the party's moving forward. So when you guys get into the hallway, you see Valletta is at the door, and she appears to be struggling with the lock. She says, this lock to the stairs to his room is new. Spev, did you make this?
Let me check it. Is it working? I jingle a little bit. It's not working. I roll it over and it has my initials on it, and I'm like, oh no, this wasn't me. This was an old one.
Yeah, you don't recognize. Yeah, actually, no. Give me a history check or an whatever good at recognizing other craftsmen's skills check you'd like to do. It could be Arcana, maybe.
Investigation, maybe.
Sure,
It could just be straight intelligence.
Oh, I'm so glad.
You recognize this as one of Nim's inventions.
Oh. No, ma'am, I didn't make this one. It's very well crafted.
Alu wants to pick that lock. Alu's gonna be like, we don't have time for this shit. I'm picking the damn lock.
Sure. Valletta steps aside to let you get to the door, and she knocks on the door and says, Nim, can you hear us? There's no response.
Okay.
Oh, I hope they didn't shoot him with an
Picking
arrow.
the lock. See if that worked. Did that do anything?
It did work.
Several times.
Sorry.
You are struggling with the lock. It'll take you some time.
It's a really high-end crazy lock.
Yes.
Can I cast a spell on the lock?
Sure. What do you want to do?
Kind of lock spell. Alamahamura.
There are spells that unlock these kinds of things.
I was gonna try to do shatter, but I don't know that that'll work.
You gear up to do shatter,
might work.
and Valletta says, "No, this door is an artifact from our mother temple in Baldur's Gate. Please,
Maybe you should
don't harm
talk
it."
to the door, convince it to open.
Okay.
By that time, I think I got it unlocked.
We're gonna say we can let 5 minutes pass, and that is another attempt for Alu to lockpick it.
Oh.
So
Actually,
it's been 10
roll
minutes
it
so
again?
far. If you want to roll again,
Could I-
sure.
Can I take a crack at it? I got thieves' tools. I'm
Sure.
proficient
Yeah,
with
both
them.
of you can.
Your
One
turn.
of you can help the other. How about that? You can like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll help her. I'll help her.
So one can roll with advantage.
Yes.
I think.
So, Cherie, you can roll with advantage.
See, you have to, Nim's actually very tricky. He likes to put little hidden tumblers inside of there. So just if you scoot past the first one, you should be able to find it and get through.
Okay.
Nice. So my first roll is 22.
Yes. So with with Spev's help, you are able to open the lock.
Boom. We're in.
Nice.
You see spiral stairs going up this tower. You can take the stairs up, and then you see a little workshop. You see boxes of materials all around. You see in this kind of attic area a lot of clutter, different sort of half-made or partially disassembled bits of machinery, all sorts of stuff going on here. Who has, I guess, whoever has gone up, can you move your tokens into the tower?
I think me and Holly and Valletta are in there.
I'm staying lockstep with Valletta.
Yep.
I think Fenn and I are just kind of chilling here down in the hallway, right?
Perception.
That's fine. While you all are looking, Rolan and Fenn, you all see a small crowd of, it looks like dwarves and one human approaching the temple.
Uh-oh.
And okay, can I turn to one of the I guess civilians and say do you guys get crowds here?
I mean, on Day of Wonders or Twins Parade Day, when we have, demonstrations and stuff, normally though,
But
no,
not today.
we might, we aren't just a place of worship. We also work heavily in patent law. So someone might come in with an invention or something, but other than that, no.
Fen would like to check to see if they are obviously armed.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Okay. Hang on.
And Holly's got her perception and investigation checks in for when we get back to that part of the story.
Yes, I do see those. Fen, you see that the dwarfish-looking dudes, each one has a war pick and a set of javelins on their back. And then the man in the center has a scimitar and maybe a dagger on him as well.
Oh, some bad boys.
Any of them
Bad boys here.
drawn?
Not at the moment.
They are on their persons.
I see. All right. Well then, I guess
So,
we might have company here in a second.
yeah. What are these 4 things on the sides? Are they like pedestals? These 4 circles?
Pillars. They're
These
pillars.
pillars.
Pillars. Okay. I think Fen is gonna I don't know, sort of signal to Roland. Maybe we should stand behind these and just let them come in and see what they want. See
Yeah,
what's going on.
you have a
right.
split second to do that and
All right.
get in.
I'll run to this one and kind of post up behind it, but
I'll run
in
to
a
this.
kind of a casual way.
Yeah.
They're kind of the same with me. I'm gonna pretend maybe I'm sidling up to her to talk to this person.
So the little troop marches to the center, and one of the dwarves immediately throws a javelin over the head of this commoner here.
And Fen dies.
And shouts, no, not at the commoner, just into the wall behind them, and shouts, "We're here for your mechanical man." And this is the 3rd time that the temple has been under fire today. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Slightly above average.
Just have
Oh,
Fen.
okay. Yeah.
All of us or just them?
Just them. You guys are in the attic. Before we start, Alu, you spot a mechanical man hiding in the corner of some boxes. And then everyone hears shouting and metal clanging down in the
From
temple
below?
hall. Yep.
So-
We'll come back to you all after the first round has happened and see what you want to do. Okay. So, the man in the center says, "We're not here for trouble. We're here because you have something too dangerous for your own possession. Give us the mechanical man." And he is going to right now he's just going to post up and wait for some sort of response. Fen, it's your turn.
Okay. First and foremost, does Fen recognize the species here? He can tell the difference between dwarves and humans. Like, he knows what those are, right?
Yeah, you've actually
4 feet.
if Fen, give me a history check real quick.
Okay, hang on. Oh, fuck. Okay, that's just from 20. Yeah.
You remember that you fought those dark dwarf looking guys. You fought one when you were rescuing Reiner. He grew real big, and it took you all a while to kill him, and now there are 4 of them.
Okay, good to know. All right, so Fen is not going to actually outright attack just yet. He's going to come out from behind this little pillar here, about right there. Okay? He's going to draw his bow, and he's going to say, "Who goes there? Identify yourself."
Fair enough.
Fair enough. We'll wait for a response. All right. The Durgar nearest you looks at you, and does a shoulder movement that drops a javelin into his hand. I guess before we keep going, you drew your bow. Are you saving an action? Like, is there a certain trigger that once you see something happen, you'll fire?
Yeah, if he like makes a move for his gun, you know what I mean? Like if he's like gonna draw
Okay.
on.
So that's he
Yeah, he draws, you draw.
he put his
Yeah.
javelin in his hand, but he hasn't hoisted it yet. Would you consider that like?
No, not
Okay.
yet.
Okay.
Like when he rears back to
Yep. Gotcha.
loose, I will loose first,
Yes.
not fire. Just point that.
and he says, "None of your fucking business.
What's with the bad? What's with the ugly mouth?
I know that you're not part of this temple." And he spits on the ground, and he says, "We're here because something of yours took something of ours."
Okay, can
If we're
I
not
still
part
have
of
like
the
all my
temple,
like
is he
actions
talking
left?
to us, or is he talking to the other?
He's addressing
pedestrians?
the acolytes.
Okay, just checking.
So like, do I still have actions available to me? Like, can I like still attack if I wanted to? I think I moved already, so
You
I don't-
essentially readied an action for a later turn.
Okay,
So
Um,
when someone does their thing, you'll get to do your action, or when it's your turn again.
okay, all right. So I'm basically done, more or less, apart from like talking and shit.
Yes, you moved and you kind of interacted a little bit. Yeah.
You also, but you do have a bonus action for your hunter's mark if you want.
Yes, I was going to
That's
say
true.
I would like
Yes.
to, because I can cast the Hunter's Mark without actually
And they
doing
don't
an
notice.
actual attack, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Yeah,
would
it
like
doesn't
to
do
do
any
that.
damage.
On the guy who I was talking to, who's like readied his weapon.
Gotcha. All right, so he
but I don't
has
wanna actually
his
attack.
hunter's mark. We're gonna call it that thing.
Yep.
Sure thing. Okay. Roland, it's your turn.
And I will, I was leaning up against the pillar, and I'll pop off and draw my, just kind of unshoulder my glaive as well. and be like, your business is your own, but we got here first and we have questions for him also.
You see, we're trying to be like Holly. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
We're channeling Holly Reese.
Doing a
Roland,
little
are you
Trying
ready?
to make Holly Reese
Anything?
proud.
Yeah, if they want to start, like, okay, I'm going to broaden it. If these guys make a move to threaten anyone else in this room, myself or anybody else,
We gonna throw
I'm
down,
going.
homie.
yeah, I have. I mean, I have reach, so at least this guy is in range right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. With this kind of standoff, you see that the acolytes are leaving as quietly as they can.
I have a
I'm
point
gonna
of
look
order
over it.
question.
Yeah.
When I cast Hunter's Mark, is that visible to people? Like, do my enemies know that they've been marked?
No.
Okay, so they don't get like a lock-on.
I don't think so. Well, let's take a
You
look.
don't got tone.
Okay, got it. Thank
It's
you,
not
Nate.
like
I appreciate that.
Fairy Fire. Fairy Fire has a thing, but
Yeah, that's
Hunter's
a visible thing because that's supposed to help.
So I can't like
everybody
threaten people with
else.
Hunter's Mark and be like, "I've got you in my
Mark.
crosshairs."
No.
It only has the verbal component, so
Got it.
all you have to do is like
Which is
whisper it.
kinda
and
what
you
I
have to, like,
Because I'm
Yeah.
I'm drunk. So okay.
All right. So the commoners leave, and then
I look over at Wilhelm. I'm like, you helping?
Wilhelm sits and he says, well, let's see what Wilhelm can do, because we know that he is empty on spell slots already. But maybe he can... Yeah, Wilhelm is going to remain seated, but he's going to wink at you, Roland, and say, you got this. And you get Bardic Inspiration.
Nice.
Right on. I'll take that. That's
I was gonna call Wilhelm a wiener there, but that's not bad.
Yeah. He fumbles with the drawer next to him, and you notice that he pulls out some sort of device. It's got two glasses and then a central
It
cylinder
vibrates.
with a spout. He sets it up and he presses a button, and you see some sort of liquid pour out. And he says, "Whoever's alive after this, we can drink and talk about this upcoming clusterfuck."
There's so many weird things I don't want to participate in there. I don't want any of that.
All right.
Apart from the survival.
So this
God.
standoff is happening. We're gonna go a little while yet. The party upstairs hasn't quite heard what's happening now. The gentleman in the center sees that you all are gearing up for a fight, and he is
Is he wearing a bandana, by the way?
he is.
his icon is, yeah.
He says, "All right, brain him."
Brain him?
Yeah. And
Okay, it's on now, homie.
Fen, he is going to rush you, and because it's not the start of your turn yet, you get to try and put an arrow in him.
But I have Hunter's Mark
Also,
on
does
the
that
other
trigger
guy.
my thing?
That's the thing that
Well,
they're-
the guy next to you hasn't moved. Oh, you just want to hit the guy next to you as soon as anyone moves?
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, we're going.
Yeah, okay.
Cool.
So we'll go
Like,
we'll
just-
go both. Technically Fen readied his action first, so he'll get his and then you'll get yours. Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Oh, I get mine.
Yes.
You'll get yours too, motherfucker.
He's gonna get his. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, let's see this roll.
I'm gonna do like 1 damage and then get my shit pushed in. Okay, here we go. All right, so the man in the center, the
No.
man in the center, he's attacking me.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, he's rushing.
but he's not like close to me, right?
You had your arrow ready. You get to shoot. You get to
Got it. I'm not-
loose your arrow before he gets to
Nice
you.
job. You get points for saying loose. Okay. I feel heard. I feel seen. Thank you, Cameron.
You notice actually, you made a perception check earlier. You notice that in this temple, you see a wall of bows, but their strings. You see that they have some sort of combustible filament, and there's a stack of arrows that it looks like they set on the string, but then someone lights the string and it fires an arrow.
Where is that in relation?
Yes.
They are over here.
Okay, so maybe help me with the mechanism here. Like, can I shoot the mechanism to start it like a Rube Goldberg machine, and it will go off?
The arrows aren't notched. It's not like they are armed. They're just on display. It's an invention that someone made.
So basically, you're telling me if I want to use this to my advantage, I got to sprint over there.
Yes, but
On
it's
your turn.
not your turn yet.
Right.
This is really what you notice is that some enterprising inventor years ago wanted to make fire and arrow grammatically correct.
Got it. So, but right now, because it's not my turn, but I also, because I was knocked originally, I get a bonus shot at this motherfucker. All right. Okay. So I've already got Hunter's Mark on this little dwarven dude over here.
If you want to fire at the dwarf, you can.
That's my question, because is that still in effect with this little bonus shot that I got working here?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, is that this, you said that you were ready to go if someone raised their gun kind of thing. This is that moment.
So actually, strictly speaking, this is the only guy I can really shoot at, because that's who I was aimed at.
You were aimed
You can
at
shoot
the
anybody you
door
want. You just you only get the bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to shoot at my little targeted boy over here with my bow and arrow. That gives me, hang on, Jesus Christ, what's my attack? 20 plus 7. Okay. I'm going to shoot with my longbow.
Yep.
At this douchebag here.
Yes.
And what is that? What does Hunter's Mark give me again? Hang on, it's been a while, guys.
Plus, it's a D6 extra damage.
Okay, got it. So it doesn't actually help me hit, just more damage.
Yeah, just more damage.
I mean, nothing wrong with more damage.
It also helps you with like wisdom checks against him, like survival, like you're gonna track him or something.
So you do hit him.
Okay. Let's see. Rolled hit is 1d8 plus 3, and so I get 2 of those. 1d8 plus 3.
Yep.
Is that right?
You're gonna get 1d8 plus 3 plus 1d6.
Yeah.
So roll a d8, roll a d6, add 3.
Here's my d8.
Yep.
Okay.
And my
All
flat
right, then just
d6.
roll a d6. Yep, flat d6.
Not bad.
All right, so 10 damage overall.
Yep.
Okay. Do I have any actions after that available to me?
It's not your turn yet.
Yeah, right. I just want to check.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Roland, you see the bandit captain break for it. What are you doing?
Yep. I said, "Oh, we're going," and I'm just gonna go. I was kind of leaning on my staff here, or my
Glaive.
my glaive. I'm
He
just gonna
literally
whip it
said,
back out.
we're going.
Yep. Oh, we're going.
He's Midwestern.
And I'm just gonna whip it out
Whip it good.
onto this guy's face here.
Yep.
Onto his face specifically, please.
Yes. All right, hang on.
That dude's face. Make him
Roll
look.
to hit. That's an 11 to hit.
Does not hit.
Oh,
Okay.
come on, Roland.
Yep. Okay. I guess that's my action.
This guy, he sees that you put an arrow in his comrade. He comes up to you and he's gonna. Okay. He starts out. He has his scimitar drawn already, and he's gonna slash at you twice with it. A 16 and a 21. The 16 does not hit, right? Oh no, both hit.
Are you kidding me? So like enemies win ties?
Attacks win ties.
If you make it, you
Speeds.
take it. It's the rules for anybody.
Baseball is offense.
It's the rules for anybody.
I don't like this rule. This is bullshit. All right, go ahead.
You take. Let's see.
I got here. I swear to God, Cameron.
You take 12 damage.
God.
And then with his left hand, he's going to try and sink his dagger into you.
Rude.
Good.
For 13. You manage to catch it with the edge of your bow and deflect the blade.
So what do you want me to do here? It just took, what, 12 damage?
Yes, you took 12. Put that on Fenn's thing.
Yeah. I don't know if my D&D Beyond is connected to my Roll20 yet, though.
All right, now, Fenn, it is your turn.
Okay. Fenn has Hunter's Mark on this douchebag, right?
You can bonus action switch it to somebody else.
I can. But the first thing I'm going to do is get the fuck out the way. I want to run over to this. Can I make it all the way over to this, like, area over here
You-
where that contraption is?
You'd need to take an action to disengage to avoid getting an attack on you again.
Because I don't have my hunter's mark on him, and normally if I did, I'd have opportunity, right? Does that make any difference?
No. That doesn't make any difference at the moment.
Okay.
It's
So
just
I'm
that
basically
when
unlocked in
if you-
combat with this motherfucker.
You can, you have to take your action in order to unlock yourself. Make sure you can make a safe retreat.
So I've got choices here. Obviously, the DM wants me to use the Rube Goldberg contraption in the room, but I can't.
You
do
say
that
that's
without
obviously,
getting-
but I guess I didn't mean to distract. That was a joke I was making about the word fire and arrow. That was not.
Oh, I see.
You
That
can,
went over
like,
my
if you
head.
want to, you can, but I don't want you to, like, be so fixated on this throwaway line.
Well, here's the thing, Garen. What I was going to do is not leave because I was going to say that if anything was going to happen, Roland was going to have to go take care of that piece. All right, so I'm going to just have to fight this motherfucker. To that end, I am going to switch my hunter's mark to this homie
All right.
here.
Yes.
Bonus action switch. Okay.
That's my bonus action.
Yep.
Mhm.
And correct me if I'm wrong.
So-
that means that if I wanted to cast another spell, I can't do that yet, obviously, right? And
Right.
if I cast another spell, that would cancel my old one anyway, right? So,
If you concentration spell, yeah.
okay. All right. So Hunter's Mark is on this Who-Man here.
Mhm.
Now that we're in close proximity, I'm going to use my longsword.
Sure thing.
And that is, let me just check my numbers here. I'm going to do two-handed, 1d10 plus 2. I'm going to attack this mofo.
Yep.
And roll to hit is what? That's plus 4. All right.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Bear with me. I'm getting it.
If you live through this next turn here,
If I live
your next
through it,
bonus.
mate.
Just saying, if you do live through it,
Get
you
on
can use your
side
bonus
here.
action next time. I'm looking up your stuff because it's been a while since
If
we
I
had to fight.
live through it, I swear to God, if I die in this engagement, I swear to God.
We might both. It happened to us last time.
God damn
You
it.
15 to hit.
Thank God. Okay. So 1d10 plus 2, and then
Actually,
1d6.
And 1d6.
Don't say that.
You, the enemy is going to parry your attack.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yep.
Oh boy.
What do I do about this?
You roll higher next time.
My turn is over? Are you shitting me? Is my turn over?
You can still move.
I hate you. Where's Max? Bring him back. All right, fuck it. I will move to the goddamn contraption over by the wall because why not?
Okay, when you first
Wait.
Yeah.
Let me ask before I decide to do this, before
Yep.
you like monkey's paw me here. Does he get opportunity on me if I
yes,
do
he
that?
will
Fucking
swing at
yes,
you when you move.
No.
Yeah.
I'm staying where I am then.
Okay.
You suck. I hate you.
So
God, salty.
now
God damn it.
that
We
you
get salty around here.
have actually heard swords clang, we go back up to the tower. You hear the commotion below. What is everyone doing?
Yeah, fucking get back here. Save my goddamn life again. God damn
Oh
it.
God! What was that? Does it sound like actual combat going on?
Yeah, what you heard were loud
Yeah.
words, shouting,
Fen is
and
shrieking
weapons,
in pain and
uh,
anguish downstairs.
clanging against each other. You also see out the window of a tower one of the temple acolytes kind of running across the field.
Oh no, there's trouble downstairs. So as an action, like I press a little button on my gauntlet, and all that like huge metal cylinder on my back expands and splits open down the side, and like the canister wraps around me and forms like a suit of armor that encases the entirety of me.
Oh God.
As I begin charging down the stairs at my mighty 25 feet per second.
I
3
have
feet per
a
turn.
comment on the active exposition going on with this character. The oh my God, there is trouble downstairs. I love it.
Well, so
Yeah. Well, the people are shooting our birds. They're attacking and causing a ruckus. I don't trust any of the
Now,
people.
So
I'm
Spev,
running.
you know this. The stairs are the
Sounds
only
like
way
combat.
up the tower, but this is the Temple of Gon. This is the House of Inspired Hands. There are fast ways to get down the tower.
You mean gravity?
No, well, there is a fireman
Slides.
style pole in the center. So
dude.
you are able to grab that. So all you would need to do would be to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could get to here in a turn.
All right, shoot, yeah, let's do it. Yeah, if I can do that, I will certainly do that.
Absolutely.
Okay, I feel like just before he joins in combat, there were a couple of rounds of combat happening downstairs while we were upstairs unaware blissfully that anything was happening.
Yeah.
In that time, we discovered our metal man.
No.
And
You spotted him, and then you immediately heard combat after that. So you have a decision to make. Do you stay here or do you go down?
Alu wants answers, and she wants them fast, so you better talk fast.
And then you attack the DM.
So
If you kill Vlad, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm off the show if you do.
First, we'll have Spev. You can move to where you want him to be, and give me an initiative roll.
Oh, you said it's like somewhere over there. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Poop.
Yeah, with the pull. Okay. We're gonna add turn. Nice. Oh, interesting. And then, so Spev is in. Holly Rees, are you going down to the fight, or are you staying up here with Alu?
I will go down to the fight because I know that Alu can take care of herself.
Okay, so you also can. Yeah, go ahead.
Before I go down, she reminds Alu that Nim is under the protection of this temple, so you cannot physically hurt him.
He's a metal man.
Yeah. So Holly
How much
Rees,
damage is Alu gonna do?
you can also hop down the pole in the center fireman style, hit the ground. You will be you hop through the double doors right to the right next to Spev, and give me an initiative roll.
Help me, please.
Now, while she's doing that, Alu, you all right?
Could I have grabbed my shield when I deployed my armor?
Yeah, like Iron Man style. It comes down your arm or something sweet.
Something cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Theater of the mind. The
Yeah.
Watcher can figure it out.
Hey, critter can.
More critter cam.
Yeah, you don't need to make perception checks unless what are you looking for?
Huge.
I'm looking to perceive what this metal man might be thinking and persuade him to give me information quickly.
Okay, that's more of an insight check.
I have
Oh,
my,
what's the other doggy?
I don't know what any
Okay.
of these things. That sucks, though.
So
Perception and persuasion were great.
yeah, give me an initiative roll while you're rolling stuff.
I was like, what can I do that it works for the skills I have? I'll do that.
Okay.
My initiative was 22.
Yeah, that's good. So,
How does that work? Does she jump the queue now?
no, I'm holding spots in the queue, and then once the next reset happens, then everyone's gonna get to do stuff. Okay, so what do you say to try and persuade Nim? You just see he's kind of scared and in the corner.
Yeah, so basically, if that's part of the perception, if Alu sees that she's scared, she's going to be like, look, we're not here to hurt you. We just want to understand what's going on. I very clearly saw you in the street that day. It looked like you threw something and blew up the street and killed somebody. What's going on?
So
Tell me
I'll say
fast.
this, because your perception check was really, really good. This is not the same mechanical man.
Ah, good. See,
Oh
that's
my God.
helpful.
This guy,
perhaps instead of that-
Nim, his hair consists of multi-layered overlapping metal feathers. I know his portrait is the same, but that's because all Nimblewright portraits is the same. But he doesn't have the Van Dyke beard or the red hat. Fran's skin the same copper color, but now that you got a close look at him, you see that his hair
not
consists of these metal feather things.
Got it. So Ollie wants to know why he's scared. So Ollie's
Yeah.
going to say, we're not here to hurt you. We will protect you.
Yep.
Like, tell me quickly, like, what you're afraid of, what you know, anything that will help me.
Yep.
And
Keep in mind, you only have like 6 seconds.
So you say that, and then you see Nim, his hands come up, and he starts signing to you.
Oh. So Valencia is still there, right? Or what's her name?
Yes.
Letta.
But it's going to take him a little while. His hands move slowly. So we're going to come back to that in a little bit. Spev, you and Holly have just burst through these doors. You get essentially a surprise round before the initiative order picks back up. What are you two doing?
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say Holly Reese is gonna shout again, what the hell is going on?
Good idea. Yeah, because I don't know who is the enemy right now. I don't know if these guys who just came in are the bad guy or the guys who attacked the bird are the bad guys right now. So I'm trying to make sense of it all.
Okay.
I heard combat.
So you're gonna wait. You're gonna wait until.
What's going on down here? What's with the rocket?
Hey, Hottie with the bandana, what the hell? What's up?
Hottie with the bandana.
All right.
Answer her, Marty. Answer her.
When you say that,
Danny, I love your character so much.
when you say that, you see that these two guys, they start getting bigger.
Uh-oh.
That does not answer the question.
They enlarge.
Okay, great.
And they this guy moves 1, 2, 3, 4, and this guy moves 1, 2, 3, and then you see these two guys 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my god.
Roland,
don't
I
die,
knew
Fen.
you. Hardly knew you.
Okay, so this
Sorry.
guy is gonna swing at you, Fen, with his war pick.
And Fenn's gonna get his ass beat.
Yeah, he hits a 23. So
Oh my god, I got critted?
no, you didn't
No,
get
no.
critted.
That's an unnatural one.
These are 20-sided dice. I can't possibly roll a 23 naturally. I need that.
No.
He is not enlarged, so he just gets
Get it
this.
over with.
5. You take 5 more damage.
I'm sorry. Is the effect called being enlarged?
Yes.
Better than being engorged.
Yeah, that is what it's called.
That's a good distinction, Nathan.
These two guys spent their
I just
turn
killed him.
growing, so they're not going to attack you, Roland. But this guy is going to chuck his javelin at you.
Okay. It's very rude.
And I believe that doesn't hit. Yes, it's
Is
13.
javelin
That's not gonna hit.
enlarged as well?
Yes, their equipment and stuff. You think that if you get hit while they're big, it will hurt more than getting hit while they're normal.
Oh my god.
Got
This
it.
is not like Morph from X-Men where he doesn't get the actual
No.
powers.
No. All right.
No, this is.
That is their turn. Roland, it's your turn. Do you want to say anything to...
I should amend some of their actions. Is that when they approached me?
Yes.
Although, no, we probably haven't gone. But no, we haven't gone back to the round. I was gonna say with my Polar Master feat, if they approach me and once they're in my range, I can make an opportunity attack on them. But I use that as my ready action before. I don't know. Whatever.
Reaction.
Diffuse situation, guys. I don't know if we can beat these.
Yeah.
So we'll say it. Yeah. So that would let you make an attack on one of them, correct? Not both.
Yes, one of
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
So
If
this guy got
this
in
guy
your face
moved-
first. Yeah. Let's do that.
Well, this guy came. He started like what here? He was the guy who started here.
Yeah.
Okay, then I already would have attacked him. This guy came into my range though, so I'm going to attack him.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. Then I will do a quick reaction to attack him.
Yep.
Roll the hit.
That does hit.
20. All right. That's going to be that. 11 slashing damage.
He takes 11.
Nice
Nice.
work, Roland.
All right, and then now I will actually do my actual
Now it's your
turn.
actual turn. Yes.
Yep. Okay. If that is the case, I'm gonna keep up the fun. Yeah, I'm gonna keep up the fun maneuvers here. I'm gonna use a maneuver to do a tripping attack on this guy to try and knock him prone.
Sure thing.
Let me see if I can. All right. Switch back. Bap, bap, bap. All right. Nope.
No.
Not a chance.
Swinging
Bonus action. Yeah. Bonus action.
You
Oh, no.
swing your
What?
you swing your glaive and you hit him. You think you hit him really hard in the leg, and he doesn't move.
Hang on. What about that inspiration die? That bardic inspiration die?
Yeah, you can add that.
What is it though?
I gotta tell you everything. What the hell? Am I like?
I don't know your
the
stuff,
rules
man.
arbiter or something? All of a sudden,
Mm-hmm.
you get to add a D6.
Arbiter?
D6. Okay, the odds are I probably won't get that on this one. Okay, so
You know what I love?
no.
I love the concept of a channel named Arbitrary Hero entirely populated by people who don't know how to pronounce the word arbitrary.
Basically.
Good bit.
Well, I
Bite.
learn a lot of words by reading them before I learn them spoken, just because English is not my
You're
first
a
language.
voracious reader.
But yeah,
You got-
make fun of me for being foreign. I get it, white man.
Fuck off. Get on. All right, bonus action. Hit him with the butt of my spear here, my glaive.
Oh,
Yes, you do hit him there. So
Alright,
you
cool.
could have added. You chose not to add the D6.
I chose not to
because you
I don't
thought
know
it
this-
was
these
low
guys'
enough.
AC.
Yeah.
Yeah, that it wouldn't have made a difference, and I don't want to burn it here. All right, I do 5 more bludgeoning damage
To
him.
the lower one or the top one?
To the top one.
Yeah.
I went after him first. Is there anything else? I mean, I could action surge, but you know what? Yeah, I'll save it for later.
Yeah.
I might need it later.
All right.
I'm good. I'm done.
The acolytes, they are still fleeing. They're
Is
out of here.
Big, strong dragon lady gonna come help us?
She is protecting Nim right now. 2,
Yep.
3,
More important.
5, 6. And Wilhelm sees what's going on, and he's going to fumble in the drawer, and he is going to pull out... he's going to pull out some weapon that looks pretty familiar, especially to you, Fen, and he's going to level it at... the Durgar that is to the south of Rolan.
Okay.
Oh, he's actually going to hit with that thing. Okay.
He's boom wand.
Boom.
He's going to deal 4 damage.
Yay. Perfecto. Raw.
All right.
Who was that damage to? Sorry.
It was this little guy.
This guy.
Got it. Okay.
All right. Spev, it's your turn.
I still have no idea what's going on. There's been no clear indicator as to who is the enemy and who is the ally in this one.
I guess you
But
do
very
see,
clearly, Fen is a pitiful creature that
you
need
do
to take
see
care of.
you do see this gentleman on the southern side of the room pat the seat next to him and wave you over.
He did kind of just steal something too. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually pull out a weapon very similar to the one that he just pulled out, only about 3 times as big and much longer, as I pull out my musket and I'm going to fire it straight into the air, just releasing a boom all around. I'm like, now what is going on in here? This is terribly rude. You're attacking each other. There's blood all over the floor. It's going to take Nim a very long time to clean that up.
You say that, and you know, Wilhelm, he's gonna give you a wink. You can make a intimidation check if you want with bardic inspiration.
Okay, yeah, sure. Intimidation's bad, but I will gladly do that. Oh, dip.
That
okay.
is higher than everyone's passive Yeah. We're gonna say that everyone kind of freezes for at least a second. You see that
All 6 people in these panels literally freeze.
a human and a dark dwarf are kicking the shit out of this drow-looking guy. You see that
What's going on?
You see that this human his back is to the pillar, and he's using his glaive to try and keep these 2 giant dark dwarves from just smushing him together between the 2 of them.
In short, you see us getting our asses beat.
You see this guy kind of turn to you.
I don't see when you click on guys.
Oh, sorry. I'm pinging.
Oh, there it is.
Everyone kind of freezes in place.
Can Holly whip out her wand? And
wand.
You
How-
will have to wait for your turn because he set off his gun right next to you. You
Okay.
feel like you just experienced the explosion from this morning again.
Okay.
Jeez, that's debilitating.
Now that I have your attention, please tell me what's going on. This is not a place for fighting. We can take it outside if you guys want to settle your beefs, but there's no room for this. You got blood on the carpet. I say trying to figure out what's going on because I have no connection to any of these people, but they're fighting in our temple, and our acolytes are gone, so I can't ask them.
Yeah, the human over here, he says, we came here looking for something of ours, and these 2 idiots just started swinging at us.
Can I insight him?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
You feel that he did come here and ask questions, and you feel that the human and the dark elf did swing first.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Factually accurate.
You're such a troll, Cameron. You're a fucking troll.
No, this is just narratively sound. Max is the troll.
Fucking troll.
Well, I don't care who started, even though it's very clearly these 2. I don't even recognize half of you, but I gotta ask you, don't do this in Temple. We have nothing of yours. We have only inventions we invented ourselves and the supplies needed to do them.
Would Roland be able to speak during this time, I guess?
Yeah, this is like out of, like, combat has paused for a second.
Okay, I was going to say, we've got questions for your metal man, but it seems like they want to kill him. Make a decision.
Both looking for the same dude.
Yeah, Hottie, what's your beef? What's up? What
He's-
are
Did
you?
you not
says,
just
he says
hear me? They're trying to kill him.
That metal bastard blew up part of the North Ward and stole something of ours.
Okay, well, he blew up our tavern. So we are also trying to peacefully figure out what the hell happened. So why don't you help us? And then
I said as much.
meet to dinner later.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. We have our metal man has been here all day, and he's the only one I know of. And the only explosions were localized and small and in my workshop.
I want to see this exchange translated into anime.
You know what? With you and Holly working together, one of you can make a persuasion check with advantage.
I have a +4 persuasion without advantage. Well, sure. Does that just mean I can roll twice?
Yeah, so Holly, you've got...
Holy fuck.
Yeah, okay. The human spits on the ground, and he says, "The fucking sea maiden's fair." And he signals to the rest of their guys to leave. They shoulder check whoever they can as they leave, but they're leaving.
They all walk over and shoulder check Nate. Every single one of them gets a
Actually, the 2 big ones, Nate, you actually hold on.
They go out of their
Great.
They're big enough that you one successfully hurts you with its shoulder check. You take 3 points of damage. Are you gonna retaliate in any way?
No, I won't.
Avenge me.
I'm not gonna let this.
Roland. God damn it! They hit me for 12
You're
damage.
you're not dead. You're fine.
Hate you guys. Nobody's on my team.
So they leave, and we're actually going to call this session here and figure out
That's all
what
right. I totally
the
had
hell
this under
is going
control.
on.
I would love to know.
Oh boy.
All right.
Ollie's getting
Hey guys.
Thanks for playing with us, everyone.
Thanks,
Mhm.
everyone.
And
See you
we'll
next time.
we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.